Hello everyone. This is a little bit of a change of pace from what you normally see on here, which hasn't been a whole lot lately, to be honest. Usually just posting whatever I'm shooting, but I wanted to show off something I came across recently. It is the Dazzle Digital Video Creator 80, the ultimate video connector for camcorders, also known as the DVC 80. I used to have one of these a long time ago, probably my first introduction to uh, getting analog video into a digital form. And yeah, they make it sound, really, really fancy and the best thing ever, but to be honest, it's really not. It's not even really full NTSC. I will show you the specs here in just a moment. You get your system requirements. It should be pretty obvious. This is not anything near current. Of course, it won't run on anything current. I think you can't run it on anything past XP. But yeah, even the most basic computer today well exceeds any of this. As you can see, up to 352 by 240 in TSC, so it's only like half in TSC resolution. And it comes with the actual device and some CD software to install, which we will do here eventually. Refocus this. Yeah, it shows off things like moviestar 5, which is a really, really, really super basic intro level video editing program. And of course the couple other bits of software on here. DVD complete authoring and burning, which I don't even ever remember using, so maybe we'll have a look at that and see what that's like. And yeah, the on DVD, the photo album creation, which I'm probably not really even going to look at that very much. But let's open it up. Okay, now you're probably wondering, is this going to become an unboxing channel? And that's probably unlikely, but in this case, since I actually found it in the box, may as well have a look. Okay, we got the device itself. Amazing that something like this would even have an S-video connection, considering how low the capture resolution is, but I guess if you can maintain some chroma signal, then that's good. Let's see if we can find that CD in here. Got all the paperwork. There's the install disc right here. And got registration card, which probably is absolutely worthless at this point. And a warranty, of course warranty, yeah, you can pretty much bet on that not being a thing anymore. And their Resource Center primer, which I never really took much of a look at. I don't know, maybe I can scan this stuff and make PDFs or something. But anyway, this is the actual device right here. Not a whole lot to it, just a basic USB 1.1 connection, so it's not even 2.0. But we'll plug this in here in a moment and have a look. Okay, so I've got the Dazzle connected to this vintage Dell laptop, and XP has found a USB composite device, and it's asking me if I want to install software for this, but I'm going to close that because I'm pretty sure this can be done manually through the CD. So we've got the CD. Let's go no, not this time. Cancel that. See if it reopens again. Found new hardware. Okay. So we're gonna have to move this down for a second. Oh wait, I forgot. The drive is down here. So let's get the CD installed. There we go. Alright, so we get all the options right here. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Alright, focus that. Let's give us the option to install any number of these things. Okay, of course, I'm going to just go ahead and install all of it. Funny thing is, even though this has been almost 20 years since I used one of these, that the serial number on this disc is the exact same one that was on the other one, so it's just looks like a universal. Go ahead, just install that too. Outdated Acrobat. Here we go. Installing on DVD. I don't recall ever using this because I didn't have the CD or the DVD burner at the time to actually warrant building a DVD. I have that option now. I don't know if we might check it out. I don't know if I'm even going to look at the other one, the photo disc one. It seems to be running everything fine. No corrupt files on the disc or anything like that. I know this is probably excruciatingly slow compared to installing things nowadays. You have solid state drives and software that's downloaded from the internet, so might be glacial by comparison. And the drivers are what matters the most. That's what I wanted. And there's Moviestar. See if it's as bad as I remember it. I'm pretty sure that's also what you use to actually capture your incoming video. If I remember right, I had one of these in 2003. Of course, all I had then for a source was VHS. I've got a few other things we can play with here, but right now I'm just going to be seeing how the VHS source looks, because, I mean, that's really all the better this thing can do. And you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and restart. Well, while we're letting that restart, may as well go ahead and connect the actual device to the VCR. We'll let that run right there. Actually, this is not an old tape. I mean, it's an old tape, but it was some stuff I recorded. Hello, Windows. Some stuff I recorded last summer. So we'll have a look at that here in a moment. Go ahead and load that tape. Thank you for your purchase of Dazzle product. Well, I doubt I can register it right now. Yeah, looks like we got all the icons. There's Moviestar on DVD, DVD complete. I haven't seen these in so long. You are noisy. My computer might be at risk. If it were connected to the internet, it might be, but I think we're good. Go ahead and open Moviestar. Moment of truth, guys. profile, capturing from and outputting to an analog or digital VCR. You can always change your mind. Yeah, let's start with, we'll just do DV. Definitely the source is not that good. And I can maximize it, but it's so so much overkill. Let's just zoom that up a little bit here. And this is not fancy. I can't screen capture on something quite this old. Well, let's see if I even remember. So we got a capture tab here. Select device, DVC80. There it is. Alright. Select AV property. We'll see how it looks just in general first. And of course you can't go any more than 352 by 240 with this device. So we're going to keep it right there. We're going to push play. And there we go. We got some video there. You know what? I'm going to run that video back just a little bit more. It'd be funny if stopping the tape crashed the program. I wouldn't be surprised. Run it back a little bit more. That sounds horrible. There we go. Yep, July 11th. Go ahead, hit record. We're going to let that run a few moments here. And maybe about a minute or so. We'll see. And of course, once this is loaded up, I'll definitely upload just the captured video itself. You don't just have to look at a camera pointed at a screen. So yeah, this was a severe thunderstorm that was coming through the area. Just ran out with a camcorder, an old VHS camcorder from the mid-80s. It is sort of running right now. I've got some issues to work with it before I can get it out and use it again too. So let's run a little bit longer. Maybe get about 2 minutes in there. That should be adequate. I don't know, maybe a minute and a half will be fine. Yeah, we can stop it at a minute and 30. Or roughly a minute and 30. I'll let this pan finish. We'll go a minute 40. There we go. And I'm going to stop the tape. We can go to edit. Not a whole lot. No high expectations here. It's got a storyboard mode, of course. That's the simplest thing. We can see what it looks like in timeline mode. Pretty basic. One video track, 2 audio tracks. Oh, 3 audio tracks. So we can do a little bit of mixing here. But I think that's the extent of it. We can get that widened a little bit. But yeah, it doesn't look like it has options for interface options. No, I don't think there's an... I don't think you get to add or remove video tracks or audio tracks or anything like that. So let's have a look. Wow, it does not scrub too well, does it? You know what, we're going to put, we got transitions. Let's see if we can put a fade up on it. Do we have fades? Just dissolve, that should work. Additive dissolve, let's see if we can just do a fade up here. Probably not. Apparently not. Okay. Looks like we got a razor tool, so have a little fun with that. I'm just going to cut this right here. Hopefully it actually cuts. And go back to that. I don't think they're keyboard shortcuts, so I'm not going to try. See if we can find where that shot changes. It's so choppy, it's hard to... There we go. It's so choppy, it's so hard to tell. You can probably pull that back. Let's see if that actually ripple edits can. And does this have spacebar for play, or is it? Wow, this is so choppy. There we go. We got some smooth motion right there. But the cursor there is not moving during playback, so you just have to assume where it lands. And right click doesn't give you any options either. This is definitely a very, very super basic program, so probably a capture utility only. We'll go ahead and output. We'll do a DV AVI. It's not going to look that great, but we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll just call it Storm DV. Yeah, put it in my videos. It's not like there's multiple drives on this thing. It actually previews as it renders. Probably extremely slow. I don't know if you can hear, but it's extremely windy today. Not sure if the mic is picking that up or not. So yeah, this will go and go and go and go and go. Yeah, I'd say don't go out of your way to pick up a Dazzle Moviestar. I think even Windows Movie Maker had more options than this. There's a thought. Does Windows Movie Maker, can it utilize this thing? And if it does, how well? I suppose we can try that. Of course, we'll show you the results. It's coming to an end. And there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my videos. Let's see what we got. Here are the actual the capture files. And we crashed it. We crashed Explorer, of course. Let's see. I'll try that again, see if it crashes twice. If it does, we'll know some other problems to deal with. I wonder if that's faulty. Winamp. That was not what I was expecting to open this with. We'll full screen it and we'll just see. It's actually not too bad. A little choppy, but a lot smoother than I thought it would be. Pixelated. I would say this is definitely not the highest quality. I will close that up and look at the DV version. Maybe. Or maybe I killed it. Huh. That's interesting. I'm gonna see if I can open this in something else. What else do I have? I don't really have anything installed on here yet. Media player. Not my first choice, but it's there. And the DV file looks pretty much identical. Not too exciting there. So, next big question is, let's pull out Windows Movie Maker. Which I haven't looked at that in a long time either. Go ahead, close you up. No. Alright, capture from video device. DVC capture. Well, it recognizes it. Okay, DVC 80 audio. There we go. Composite input. Title for captured video. We'll call it More Storm. Because why not? Best quality playback on my computer. That's probably the best option. Or not. Actually, let's see if we can go. Let's see how high we can go. 2.1 megabit per second. It's not amazing, but I guess for Windows Media it's not terrible. But that looks like the highest quality you can do. And it crashes. I don't know if I'll give that another try or not. Not really surprising, to be honest. I'm gonna zoom this out just a little bit here. Wow, that's really that's really gone south. Let's see if we can knock it out here. We might have to reboot and come back. There we go. Alright, I'm not sure I want to try that again. Actually, what we should do, we should bring this out. I've rediscovered this recently. It is my copy of Adobe Premiere 6.0. I've had this for quite a while. So that's already installed on here. And I'm going to go ahead and open that up. I'm not going to try, we could try capturing, but I'm mostly going to see if it just loads it all. Let's see, standard NTSC. And let's try, I'm not even going to create a lot of bins or anything standard. I'm just going to import files. Let's go here. Let's look at this one. Just see if it even loads. And of course, yeah. Premiere just runs absolutely faster. And just perfectly smooth playback. Everything runs just fine. And it's technically the bigger, heavier professional program. Alright, you know what? Let's see if capture works. Nope. DV device control, none. Yeah, looks like it does not recognize the Dazzle device, which is fine. I can probably handle a whole lot of stuff a lot better with this. I mean, I can almost edit with my eyes closed with Premiere by now. Okay, we're gonna bring that there. Let's add a fade up on there if we can. going to look for... Actually, I know, well, we're just going to cut it right here. You know what? Let's get the razor. Let's see, let's just use the keyboard shortcuts like most people do. Ripple delete that. You know what, just for fun, let's add the cross dissolve on there. And of course, this has to pre-render stuff. No, I'm not going to save, but basically the same export. We're going to export timeline, movie, Storm, Premiere. Check out the settings, Microsoft DV AVI, that's going to work just as good as anything. And about a minute to export, so even this ancient version of Premiere is still, you know, leagues ahead of moviestar. It's fun getting this thing out and playing with it again though. Of course, I have used Premiere for a long time. I'm still on CS6, but I've used CC before, and it's funny how much of it is still exactly the same as far as layout and functionality goes. And this is Premiere 6, had to have been like 2000 or 2001, so, you know, 20 years ago. And just about there. And there we go. I'll go ahead and open that up. Again, nothing fancy here. I haven't done too much with this laptop before, other than getting it ready for working with this thing now. Let's not use that. Yeah, we'll just use media player. And of course, again, I will let you see the results. And it's about the quality I expected going in. Nothing too surprising here. Audio's a little tinny. I don't know if that's the Dazzle or if Premiere just exported the audio poorly. But yeah, there we go. It's just pulling some VHS into the computer, and I will have a little bit more of that for you to see here at the end.
This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Indianapolis, Carmel, Lawrence, Beach Grove, Speedway, Southport, Cumberland, Meridian Hills, Warren Park, Holmcroft, Rocky Ripple, Williams Creek, Windale, Spring Hill, Crow's Nest, North Crow's Nest, Monument Circle, Eagle Creek Reservoir, Indiana State Fairgrounds, and Broad Ripple. This includes the following highways: Interstate 65 between mile markers 104 and 123. Interstate 69 near mile marker 200. Interstate 70 between mile markers 77 and 93. Interstate 74 between mile markers 93 and 95. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Marion, Indiana. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio KEC 74 in Indianapolis. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Marion County until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was and penny-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Indianapolis, Carmel, Lawrence, Beach Grove, Speedway, Southport, Cumberland, Meridian Hills, Warren marker 200. Interstate 70 between mile markers 77 and 93. Interstate 74 between mile markers 93 and 95. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Marion, Indiana. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio KEC 74 in Indianapolis. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Marion County until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm will. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Indianapolis, Carmel, Lawrence, Beach Grove, Speedway, Southport, Cumberland, Meridian Hills, mile marker 200. Interstate 70 between mile markers 77 and 93. Interstate 74 between mile markers 93 and 95. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Marion, Indiana. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio KEC 74 in Indianapolis. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Marion County until 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm